Colleen Ballinger's sister-in-law Jessica Ballinger has come to her defence. She'd recently made a comment under one of her videos that had said, "It is sad to me how caught up people get in online gossip. Jojo is a lovely person. She has a huge heart, a dedication to bringing joy to others, and an absolute brilliant mind. James wasn't there. I haven't seen him for years, but I wish him well. We have entered into a new sad era where it is more profitable to complain about and destroy other humans than to lift them up. The best quote I have heard about this experience is, if you have a problem with me, call me. If you don't have my number, then you don't know me well enough to have a problem with me. Instead of being concerned about all the people supporting Jojo, perhaps consider that they know her on a human level rather than parasocial opinions. I do see that you are upset about all of the things you now believe about strangers, so I do applaud your decision to unsubscribe. Our intention is to provide a happy space, and if this isn't that for you, then I'm glad you are aware of that and have made that boundary for yourself. I do really encourage you to look at your engagement with gossip culture with the same scrutiny though. It is likely having a more negative impact on you than you seem to realise. Thank you for all the years of support." Well, Adam McIntyre had actually responded to this comment on one of his recent videos and exposed that Jessica herself used to ask him to get the tea on people.
"It is sad to me how caught up people get in online gossip," says Jessica Ballinger, who, by the way, for many years asked me to search Gossip Garden for Josh T to send to her. This is the same woman that would spend many days in DMs with children talking about drama. That's crazy. Jessica, remember those days? Not that long ago. Not that long ago, baby. Remember when you wanted to find out drama that was happening in the group chat between children as well? Oh, mama. Anything to not look after your kids, right?
Jessica had made another comment. She'd said, "I wasn't responding to you there, but now you'll probably get a good idea of how this all works. I was responding to someone who was making an accusation about Colleen, saying that I haven't seen proof of their accusation. They'll likely screenshot my response, or someone will. They'll make a clickbait gossip video about me and probably make up a ton of things that they believe I think without any actual info from me. They will get a ton of views and make claims about my reputation. They will start a mob of people who come here into all our socials attack us. Then they will attack anyone who supports us and encourage more people to attack us. That's the mob mentality. It's happening and happening ferociously, and people are profiting from it and destroying good people in the process." Then over on Reddit, people were pulling up more comments that Jessica had made. Full comment thread of Jessica, or is it Chris, responding to a commenter who was disappointed that they are supporting Jojo. Notes: the blue graduated sticker bar is the original commenter who started the comment thread and who Jessica is often tagging. This thread is under their new YouTube video with P in the thumbnail titled "Something About Going to Hollywood" for Jojo's Special Forces premiere watch party at Dave & Buster's. A user commented, "Yikes, Jojo? Hope James isn't there. I'm just so disappointed. I've been watching your videos since Parker was little, and I just can't support this behaviour of being surrounded by people who are problematic. Makes me sad." A user wrote, "I think that everyone reading your comment will understand you and will appreciate your choices in life, and from there it can go in one of two directions. You extending the same to others or not. And if you do, kudos to you. Take care and have a good life. If you don't, we will continue seeing your comments here, and they will be similar to this one. We all have a choice." A user responded, "Listen, this is the first comment I have left since before the Colleen information broke. I've held my tongue and didn't say anything. However, I was disappointed in this video because of the person they're trying to promote and who this person surrounds herself with. It's my choice to tell them how hurt I am that they are still making these kinds of choices when I've been such a supporter." The initial user responded, "I appreciate the response and I'm glad that you were able to see my comment and not remove it. You're right, I don't know you personally or any of these people, but it's really hard to get past her being friends with James and all of the things he's admitted to doing in the past. I'm not worried about the people supporting Jojo, I'm worried about Jojo supporting the wrong people. You guys were who I watched to get me through some of the worst times in my life and helped put a smile on my face. The family you've created is beautiful and I do wish all of you the best. I'm sorry if my comment was a bit harsh, but I've just wanted to say something about it for a long time and didn't until now." Jessica had said, "I don't want you to feel like you are getting eaten alive. I think people are just disagreeing with you. If anyone issue, I will delete their comments. I don't have any idea what James has apologised for because I don't get involved in that stuff, because I have seen how exaggerated and extreme it can all be, mostly for other people to generate clickbait and attention. But all I'm hearing from you is that he's apologised multiple times for something and now Jojo is friends with him. That sounds like a very normal human response. We should all aim to be more forgiving as a society. Jessica had also said, I am so confused. I did not tell you to leave, but I will always support anyone's decision to unsubscribe or unplug for a while. I support your decision. If you're happy here, then please stay. If not, please find a space that brings you peace and joy. Do not come here and accuse anyone of being a terrible individual. This is not the place for that. Edited to add. I just saw the part about you thinking I like to comment about you specifically having a mob mentality. I did not interpret that as being about you. It was a response to my comment, and I was under the impression that they were responding to my mention of gossip, not you directly. It actually is gossip. I haven't seen any proof of that. Jessica had liked this comment. Yes, me too. I'm sure a lot of people do. That is what trolling is. Would you let go of a friend because people who never met her friends, have opinions on her? If I were your friend, I would have hoped that you wouldn't, but I am not, so whatever. Jessica had also liked this comment. Amen, I've been calling it the crazy conclusion mob mentality. She'd also liked this comment. Please take care of yourselves and tell Colleen that all of us don't see her as I'm worried about her. Sending all of you lots of love. Jessica also liked this comment, and you're right, we all should be forgiving and strive to be the best people we can be and keep our side of the street clean. So I'll leave it at that, and I wish you nothing but the best for your amazing family. Jessica had commented, thank you, and thank you for the discussion. I genuinely wish the best for you as well. She'd like this comment. Yeah, that's where the word troll comes in, because I'm not trying to take down anyone, I'm just expressing my feelings and thoughts on the situation and trying to understand. And you're right, I do have a good idea about how you responding and saying one thing that is taken out of context by someone else, and you get slammed for it, and if that was my fault, I'm sorry. I don't wish ill will towards anyone at all. Jessica responded, thank you, I appreciate you saying that. I think the issue is that public figures really can't add to a discussion nowadays without being dragged relentlessly through the mud and for every association they have. Thank you for the discussion and your insights. Lastly, she'd commented, all I see is alleged, not proof. If there is proof, then I hope it is taken to proper authorities and managed accordingly. She'd then liked these two comments. You are correct. My comment about crazy conclusion mob mentality was not directed towards the original commenter. It was about the gossip, specifically seeing the money-making videos recently about Colleen being spotted at LAX and all the ridiculous theories tied to that, when in truth, it was a photo taken in 2022. I wish for discussions like this one to become more widely spread on the internet than the discussions run by trolls. So lastly, some of Jessica's old tweets are resurfacing of her denying that family vlogging is so I just thought I'd include these. Someone on Twitter had said, do you worry about what's going to happen when your moneymakers grow up? Jessica responded, hi, we share our lives because it allows us to spend the most time with our family, and that's what we are most passionate about. We're all very lucky to do what we do. Chris is also a successful TV writer / producer and NY Times bestselling author. Sorry we don't fit your sad narrative. Jessica had tweeted us, hello, we have made it our life's work to showcase healthy family interaction and loving supportive parenting. 2018. I have never heard of your channel or watched any of your videos, but why do you your children? Someone had tweeted, is it a fact that your vlogs would make less money from YouTube if you didn't include your children's lives in them? Yes or no? No, that is not a fact. So what are your guys' thoughts on Jessica's response? And what are your thoughts on Adam's response to Jessica's response? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more tea updates.